Hey guys, so we spent 3 nights in Louisville, Kentucky.
Now we got Kentucky on, just like that.
Well, right when Houston went to merge on the freeway, we felt like you know when it starts to spool or whatever and you can hear it rev up and then it just shifted back really hard and then it turned into lip mode.
So it's not all peaches and butterflies. Almost fell, guys. If you don't know, now you know.
How do you trip over the curb, Houston?
My damn croc came off. I don't have the strap on, and when I jumped over it, my croc caught it, and I'm like, I'm going down. The camera's seen it. Coming at you live. No, I mean coming at you live, really, because we're about to put this on here. The beautiful state of Kentucky, where they horse race, Corvettes are made. This place is pretty cool, and there's a bunch of caves, Mammoth Cave. So if you guys are in the area, check it out. Now we got Kentucky on, just like that.
Hey guys, so we spent 3 nights in Louisville, Kentucky, and it was pretty nice. This KOA here it's a holiday. It's pretty freaking nice. We liked it. We had a good stay. It was quiet. There wasn't a lot of people coming through. It was just peaceful, honestly. It was nice to have a peaceful day after what we went through on our travel day, so
if you don't know what happened on our travel day, you gotta watch this whole video, because we don't want this to happen to you. We have a brand new truck, so just come along with us and see what happens, I guess. And we even like this KOA so much, we did something different that we haven't done at any KOAs.
Now that we're like more mellow, so on the travel day, we hooked up, we left Clifton, Tennessee, and we got probably an hour away from the KOA, so we drove like 3 hours, and then our son had to use the restrooms, so like And when you have a 3-year-old and he says he has to use the restroom, you kind of have to stop and do it, or else.
No, if you know it's, I gotta use the restroom right now.
Well, it was something else. It was, I have to, yeah, but anyways. So we pulled over, we let him use the restroom in the back of the camper, and we kept going. Well, right when Houston went to merge on the freeway, we felt like you know when it starts to spool or whatever and you can hear it rev up, and then it just shifted back really hard, and then it turned into limp mode. And when it goes to limp mode, like, you really, like, Houston could press on the accelerate, like, you know, the gas as much as he freaking wants. It does not go anywhere.
And I tried because I was frustrated. I definitely tried. Yeah. And
it went like 43 to, he got it up to like 53 miles an hour, but on the freeway it was 70 is the speed limit, and we're going 43 to 53 on a freeway with a freaking camper. It was not a good situation. So then we pulled off and we found the next Chevy, because we were like, all right, we'll just take it to a Chevy dealership. So we've learned a lot through this process. We have full-timers insurance through Progressive, and we thought, like, everybody says Progressive is the best full-timers insurance, because from what I understand, Geico and Progressive are the only full-timers insurance that you can have for your RV. So we have Progressive because we bank through USAA, and Progressive and USAA they work together because USAA doesn't do RV. So we did that, and so I was gonna have the camper towed to the KOA, and Houston was gonna leave his truck at the Chevy dealership. Well, we submitted the claim online at Progressive. Come to find out, Progressive only tows 12 miles. After the 12 miles, you have to pay it yourself. So you have to pay anything over those 12 miles. So we were like, what was it, 40 miles, 50 miles away?
Yeah, about 40, I think.
And so I had to pay $112 to have it towed. So I paid the $112 after calling Progressive and getting very annoyed because they only pay for 12 miles. So then I paid the $112. And then they sent, so it's like almost like I used to DoorDash, so they send it out like this little like blurb of like different, you know, contracted tow companies. They'll send it out and it'll say searching for a tow company. So I got one tow company. The guy calls me up and he's like, what do you guys need? He's like, what vehicle do you need towed? I'm like, it's not a vehicle, it's an RV, and it's a bumper pull RV, 40 foot. Oh, well, I can't help you. You're gonna have to call him and tell him I can't help you.
Not just once, but this happened to us twice, I think. Three times, I think.
So then I call them and say they can't help us. And at that point, we're sitting in the Target parking lot right next to the Chevy dealership, like, okay, this is getting real. What the heck are we gonna do? Because there wasn't even a freaking, the dealership wouldn't give us a loaner, and there wasn't a rental car company but another hour away. So we have 6 people that no tow truck company is gonna let 6 people drive in their tow truck, and no rental car their rental car company's all the way over there. So Houston looked it up on
Uber, just for myself.
Uber, it would be between $80 and $180. $180 to get our whole family to the rental car company. Just $180. So then we would have had to spend $300 when we have insurance. We have double insurance for the truck because we have Chevy warranty and we have another warranty. And then we have Progressive full-timer insurance, and we still were gonna have to pay over $300.
So, is Progressive really the best? Is that who you guys really recommend? Because we're looking for somebody new. We aren't a fan of Progressive, and if you are, just tell us why. Maybe,
yeah, because
see if your experience was different, see if it's, I don't know, but we are looking for what you guys recommend, or what tow companies. Yeah, I mean,
is it because our camper is a bumper pull, or is
it's 40 foot,
or is it because we don't have a fifth wheel, or like, do they like towing fifth wheels better, or do they like I would think a bumper pull would be easier because you could just hook it up to your truck. Like, why would it be that difficult to just, you know, anybody has a ball on the back of a tow truck, can't they just hook it up to that?
Yeah, pretty much. You could just there's a little on the bar there's a little attachment, and you could put the ball on there and, yeah, pick it up, level it out. You could level it no matter, yeah, you have hydraulics on there, so you should be able to
I don't understand why it was that big of a deal.
If you think you can't, I know a tow truck driver that will.
unfortunately, we're too far away for that. But yeah, I just, Progressive 12 miles. I'm like, dude, they purposely do full timer insurance and you will only tow it 12 miles. I have 4 kids. What am I supposed to do? Tow it to a tow
Pray
yard?
and hope that we make it 12
then
miles
pay
out.
tow fees, then freaking find a hotel, then pay the freaking tow fees for the camper, then pay what, yeah, it's supposed to help you not be like thousands of dollars.
We pay every month for this.
So then we were parked
is it like this?
in Target parking lot. Then me and Houston are like, I said, okay, well, let me look at my GPS because we could do avoid highways, and the truck, as long as you didn't hit over 50 miles an hour, it would run fine because it was in limp mode.
But my RPMs were pegged, and I do have pictures of my transmission temps, like the highest as they could be. Right now, it's 68, my transmission temp 70. I mean, the transmission on these new 24s run pretty quiet, and they're pretty cool. They don't get too hot too often. So when I definitely seen it getting hot, I was not happy. My main concern is my family, but my second is definitely the rig that tows our camper and gets us around and hauls us from state to state. And
yeah. So we decided just to limp it, and I found a way that will avoid highways. So we did it that way, and we avoided highways. And did it clear the code, or it cleared the code,
cleared
right?
the code.
Then all of a sudden, it cleared the code. So
and
then
we were running again.
Then Houston's like, all right, I'm just going to get back on the highway because this is going to take us forever. So then he got back on the highway, and it literally ran fine.
Pulled that camper like it wasn't even back there.
So, and now it's running fine still.
What's going on in the world?
This is not fun. I can't wait to get our camper to Elkhart and just be done. Because I need a break from that thing for a little bit.
I just need a vacation, I think. Everybody thinks that RV life is all peaches and freaking roses and dandelions and butterflies.
It's not a vacation. It's not peaches and roses. You definitely need a savings account and a credit card, and it's not cheap. Anybody who wants to come say that it's so cheap, there are ways to make it cheap, but the way that we are living currently, it is not cheap.
So it's not all peaches and butterflies. I mean, there's like a lot of YouTubers that do make it look like it is peaches and butterflies. Maybe they got it down pat. Maybe they worked out all their kinks.
Saves money is boondocking,
onboard generator, maybe a big, large tank of freshwater tank, a big, black tank. There's a lot that would take into boondocking. Solar. I see a lot of people do solar, but yeah.
An inverter.
And yeah, it's all part of the solar system, but it's not worth it, I don't think, to boondock all the time, and especially when you have 4 kids that are very young, and yeah, it's just not really worth it. But then there's people that like to go to different places, like Badlands. You could boondock. What else is there? What's that one that we wanted to go to one time? There's a lot of places you can boondock. I definitely wouldn't recommend going to some places at boondock, like Quartzside. I've seen a lot of weird stuff that goes on in Quartzside. I'm a part of this Facebook group, and I just watch this guy kind of just be a weirdo to a young group of girls and kids, and yeah, Quartzside isn't for you if you got a bunch of kids. I mean, it is, but
you just have to watch your kids.
Watch your kids, and that's not always like. I mean, you're always watching your kids as a parent, but you don't want to freaking have to be
on alert
for some weirdo, because it won't end good for the weirdo. Hey guys, I got a question for you. After being somewhere for so long, is a travel day pretty hard for you, or like to get back into it and travel around? And because we don't got that much of a stretch, but after sitting for so long, it's just travel day is long. So drop a comment. Yeah, tell us if you guys can just jump back into it, or I mean, yeah, we want to know how you guys make through a travel day after a long stay. Until then, like, subscribe, show all your friends, drop that comment down below, because we want to know what you guys do or what you recommend I mean, I got a lot of sleep, but I'm like, well, I'm also stressed out because this, and that's behind us. We got so much, our plate's like this big, and it's this full. So, like, subscribe, show our friends, tell everybody Rolling with Sanchezs is on a new adventure. But we'll see you guys on the next one.